Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. How the hell did I get here? What happened here? What is this deal portion? Let's see what this looks like. Pew. What? He just disappeared and just smacked him in the bum? Yeah, he did smack him in the bum. Alright, so we're just not even gonna joke around here. We're just gonna that looks good. Oh, I wonder if he was gonna die. Alright, anyway you guys. I had full energy and I needed to waste it. So the best way for me to do this is, because I don't have time, is to just get my get my 700 rank experience, just to make sure that while I'm making videos that I'm actually accumulating energy rather than it just sitting stagnant there. So thank you so much guys for joining me here. We're going to be talking about the new enhancements that are coming out to the characters that were announced. So let's take a look at the characters. Thank you, 700. Still haven't done that Esper thing. Waste of time. La la la. La di da di da di da. So in the news here we have. So this is the ability awakening update. So the first set of units that we're going to be getting that are going to be getting their enhancements or their ability awakenings is going to be Kuja Lid Rain, Fina Krill Rosalia, and then the key characters right now, which is going to be Mercedes, Lightning, Medius, and 7. Okay, so those are the units that are going to be getting their boosts. So how are we going to do this? We're going to go to the no, that's not what I want. We're going to go here into the summoning event. So the banner that's going to be coming out is going to be coming out specifically for these 4 units, which is for Lightning, Mercedes, 7, and Medius. Overall, I think that this banner should be avoided in general, unless you really want one of these units for collectability reasons. Other than that, they're not going to be that super great. Obviously, Lightning she's a good unit, but just to summon for her, I'm not really sure if it's worth it. All right, so how are we going to do this? So first character here is Lightning. So this is how we're going to do it. And I'm going to talk about her abilities as well. So let me just set that up. All right. So Lightning. Lightning is a physical damage dealer. Okay. It's evidently seen here in the new way that they're presenting it to us. It's a graphical sphere here. And then the heat mark will be put on the part of the unit. The ability that is going to kind of show you and guide you what they are. So she's a physical damage dealer. It's the category she falls under. She's got good healthy life and good healthy MP, which is good. All right, so her first enhancement that she's get is called Light Speed. This is the one that she gets to evade. It gives her evasion plus, like, I think it's like 20% or whatever it is. It gives her the ability to dodge attacks. When you enhance it the first time, it will also give you a chance to evade magic. So at this point, I can't see the percentage because it's not live, because this video is being recorded before the maintenance. So this is going to be a little bit different once the maintenance goes live. And when I enhance Lightning, which I probably will be, she'll be my first enhancing unit, then I will talk about the percentages as well. So enhancing it the first time adds chance of evading magic as well, which is fantastic. Then if you enhance it one more time, it'll increase the chance of evading like all the mitigation. So the chance of evading, I think it's magic and physical, right? So it's marked as like a mid-tier bump up, which means it might be like another maybe 20% or something. But that's something we can take a look at once we do get the global enhancements as of the maintenance tomorrow, which is going to be today when you're watching this video. I'll just be at work and probably thinking about it. I'm like, what am I going to do? Right? The next ability she gets here is called Area Blast. As you can see here, it damages all enemies. The first tier of enhancement, she will get a boost damage to that, like a flat rate of boost damage for it. It's not a very high boost, but it's a boost. And then if you plus 2 it, which is the second level of enhancement, it'll boost the area damage even more. Okay, so the last ability she gets here for her first set of enhancements is going to be Crushing Blow. Okay, so Crushing Blow damages and reduces lightning resistance for one enemy. Okay, it's her big hitting move. Right? When you enhance it the first time, you're going to get a boost damage amount. How much damage she hits for by a lot, like a big amount, like a high amount of damage it's going to do. When you enhance it the second time, it'll also boost the lightning resistance reduction by a lot. It's marked as like a great reduction. Okay, so that is really, really badass. So she's going to be able to reduce the lightning damage even more, or sorry, lightning resistance even more. and she'll be able to do more damage. So lightning's enhancements overall are very pleasing. Her area blast is fantastic because it makes her more AoE oriented, that she can take out more like stronger AoE targets. Her light speed is a must get, especially if you ever want to evasion build her. It lets her avoid magic as well, which is sweet, right? It just makes her that much more dangerous. And as far as crushing blow goes, it's one of my favorite moves. I absolutely love crushing blow on lightning, and I'm gonna have a hard time deciding which one I'm gonna level up to max right away, or the first thing I'm gonna pick up. Okay, so I'll just look at the unit here. Her TM will allow you to attack, hit twice with normal attack. So if you do a physical attack, she will attack twice. It's kind of like the effect of dual wield, but without the damage buff or the ability usage. TM itself is not very useful, so I wouldn't grind it out unless you have no other TMs to do. Then go for it. So next is going to be Mercedes, the Sea Queen. She's the queen of water. Definitely, her job is pirate. A pirate. Arr. Anyways, as you can see by the heat map, she is a physical attacker as well, and she favors the element of water, whereas lightning favors elements, right? She can do lightning, water, sorry, not lightning, blizzard, and fire. And wind, right? So she can do all the elements, right? Which is pretty good, except water, obviously. So not all the elements. Stupid Vortie. So let's talk about our girl Mercedes. Okay, so Mercedes already has, as you can see here, boost attack when equipped with an axe. Her first set of masteries that she will get is called Axe Mastery. It's her first enhancement. She will boost the damage increased on her Axe Mastery by a little bit. It's marked as low, and then if you do it again, it'll give you another low boost on there for the +2, so you'll be able to increase her wielding for her axe even more. Next move she's got here is called Sea King's Chop. It is I think I remember correctly, I've actually never used her that much, but she does damage and reduces water resistance for one enemy. I think that's her hardest hitting move if I remember correctly. She gets an enhancement where she will boost the damage amount by a great amount, and then if you +2 it, it'll boost water resistance reduction by a great amount. It's the same thing we saw with Crushing Blow, except her boosted damage is by a great amount, whereas lightning's damage is boosted by a high amount, which means that she's going to get a bigger boost on it. And then for her water resistance, she gets the same boost I'm assuming that lightning will get for her lightning resistance, but she will get that for water resistance. The next thing here, you got War Cry. So War Cry is going to become an interesting ability if you +2 it. I think right now it's like 40% or something like that. It boosts attack for all allies. Well, when you enhance it the first time, it'll boost attack reduction resistance. So you get a defense boost technically. I guess you can just say it's like a defense boost, but it's more like Golem's Esper's, like that ability that he puts stone on you where you take less damage from physical. So kind of like that. If you +2 it, it'll boost the attack increased by a great amount, which puts her at 100%. So Warcry will be 100% AoE attack buff for all your units. It's gonna make it very beastly. She becomes an interesting attack support unit. So I think she's gonna have a viability in some parties as well. All right. So that's pretty much what we got about her. Her Trust Mastery is actually really nice. I'm about to get my second Viking axe just because I've gotten so many Mercedes. And it's actually good. It's useful for Gilgamesh Trial, but overall just having an axe that does 125 damage is great. The only limitation by this TM is the fact that it has water element on it. It's good and bad. Not a lot of monsters are resistant to water, but when you do get that one boss that's resistant to water, then you're gonna have to find yourself a better axe. All right. Next is Seven. Seven is lightning. She looks like lightning, kind of same model, same pose. So lightning here, as you can see again, the heat map is getting a little bit more red. Her attack again is nice and solid. She is a physical damage dealer. Job is Agido Cadet, and our girl Seven here also gets some enhancements. Okay. So she has a move called Elemental Lash, and I think it's actually marketed here as well. I think yeah, so Elemental Lash. Come on. So if it was for me, I would bring Seven and Lightning together. They play off of each other very, very well because of what Seven does and how she reduces resistances to the elements that Lightning has. All right, so The first one she has is called Elemental Lash, which is the move we see here. It says damage and reduce fire, ice, lightning resistance for one enemy. Okay, the first level of enhancements for that, it will boost the damage amount by a middle range, so you know, a so-so range, it'll boost the damage. Then when you plus 2 it, enhance it the second time for more money, it's going to boost fire, ice, and lightning resistance even more. It's going to decrease it by even more, alright? So that's going to be crazy. And the reason I'm saying 7 goes well with lightning, because lightning has fire blitz or heat blitz or whatever, ice blitz, and then lightning blitz, right? She already has those, so they go well together. Right? The next one that she has is called Osmosis Lash. So Osmosis Lash is a hit where she steals MP back, right? It's a percentage base. First time you get it, it will boost the damage amount by a low amount, not so. And then if you get a plus 2 it, she actually does the Omni Slash or Omni Lash on all the targets. So it becomes an AoE osmosis where she will take the MP away from targets. This is going to become very interesting in PvP. Like imagine you have a group of Noctises or like Dark Finas, and you're carrying a group of 7s that have this Osmosis Lash equipped. Like you have it plus 2, right? Obviously. You can literally steal all their MP and they're just going to sit there and have to melee you, which is going to be hilarious. So it's going to be a very interesting tactic that you can use with them. It looks kind of cool. Then her next move here is called Yakabe, which is boost all elemental resistances to herself. First tier, she boosts elemental resistance. It'll get boosted by a middle tier. Plus 2 will do the same thing. It'll boost it even more by a middle tier. So she'll get a greater resistance to everything. If I remember correctly from what I saw in the Japanese version, I think it's like 80% or 100% resistance to almost everything, which makes it, or sorry, is it 70%? I think it's 70%. I can't remember. But again, when we get the data mine so that I know what's happening on the global version, then I will definitely let you guys know about that as well. So it's either way, it's still an interesting buff. So now the controversial unit right now, controversial. Damn it, Vortie, you're killing it. So next unit here is Medius. Again, as you can see, everything is being targeted to the heat map on the physical attack. So he's going to be doing physical range attack damage, which is alright. Overall, the unit is Medius. He's let's look at his abilities here. So he's got Blazing Glory, deals partially unmitigated damage to one enemy. He's got Hyperfire, random damage to all enemies, which is kind of like bearish. And he also gets Gun Mastery, boost attack by 20% when equipped with a gun. His first ability is called Auto Limit. So he will get his Auto Limit boosted. So the first version gives him boost limit burst gauge increases each turn by a great amount. Right? So no matter, he doesn't even have to attack, he's going to get a great increase in his limit burst. Plus 2 it, boost fill rate of the burst stones. So now when you plus 2 it, when he attacks, he will get more stones. So technically he will be literally doing his limit burst like every other turn. It becomes that crazy. He's going to be doing it non-stop. Right? Then under Gunmaster, when you increase it the first time, will boost his attack. It will increase it by a low amount. So it'll probably boost it by another 20%. When you plus 2 the Gunmaster, you're going to be able to dual wield guns. Okay? This is the move that everybody's talking about right now. They're saying, I was like, oh my god, Medius is going to be broken. He's going to be so strong. He's going to be this. He's going to be that. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, he will not be able to keep up with the other 5-star units that are already way ahead of him in the game. The meta is so far ahead right now that he's not really going to be able to compete. And the reason he's not going to be able to compete right now is because the limitation of gun selection is very lackluster. You have Olive's TM and you have Mustadio's TM. Those are really the two TMs. And to be completely honest, using Olive's TM is kind of useless, because using that TM as a single-handed, you'll get better results from it because it gives you double hand already. So if you gave him Sparky and then give him double hand without dual wielding, you're probably going to see a better increase in damage than if you would dual wielding 2 weapons. So I don't know how that's going to work out really for him. Personally, I wish he would stand out more, because I think he's such a badass looking unit. I just think we're going to be set up for disappointment because of the selection of guns. Now, with all that being said, later on in the future, we're going to be getting a lot more TMs that are guns, like guns based. There's like the King's Glaive event gives you like a gun that does like, I think 90 damage or 100 damage as well, like right off the bat. That's going to make Medius a little bit more useful once he gets those more powerful guns that he can actually take advantage of. So as of right now, I think he's going to be falling behind a little bit. In the future, he might catch up. But again, by that point, you're going to have units like Onion Knight and Nyx and all these other units. By then, you're probably going to see Cloud and crap. Like, who knows? By then, I don't think it's he's going to be worth your effort. All right? So with that all being said, these new enhancements that are coming out are going to be fantastic. It's a good start. So the first set of units obviously are a little bit disappointing because, well, they picked which units they thought were going to be useful. So as you can see, like, Kuja is useless right now, Lid's useless, Rain is kind of useful right now, and we don't have any information about what they're getting yet. Fina, we don't know what she's getting yet. Carol, we don't know. Rosalia, I don't know yet. So I just wanted to go over the first 4 units for now, and then we'll touch base on those other units when the the patch goes live tomorrow. So obviously tomorrow you'll be seeing, well, today when this video comes out, you'll be seeing this video. However, I'll still be at work. So then Friday morning, is it Friday morning? Yeah, Thursday morning, you guys will be seeing more about what's going on, right? So just stay tuned for that. I'll definitely cover up all the information about this. I will also be making a video of me doing my first ability awakening, which is most likely going to be Lightning, because none of these other characters really interest me other than Lightning. I'm still haven't decided which ability I'm going to go for, but it's more than likely going to be Lightning, just for showing purposes on how everything is done, and then we'll chat a little bit more in detail about the best route of approaching it. But my advice in the meantime, till we figure things out, I would hold on to your stones, because especially the high tier ones, because they're rare. They're going to be rare, so just think about it carefully before you make the decision to use them. Make sure you use them on a unit that you're going to be using a lot. All right? Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you found this video informative and you enjoyed the content, definitely hit that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing. I'm trying to get a little bit better on breaking down the information into smaller videos to give them to you guys so that you guys can actually pinpoint what you guys are looking for. So thank you so much for sticking around. This is Vortie, and I will see you guys in the next video. And there's a lot to be talking about over the next few days, so definitely stick around. I will see you guys out there. I'm out of here. Peace.